And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rockland, California for today's home game between your Sierra College Wolverines and the visiting Yuba College 49ers. Welcome the officiating crew along with the managers to the plate for the meeting at the plate. And now we will have the introduction of today's starting lineups. First, the visiting Yuba College 49ers. Leading off for the 49ers, number 1, center fielder Brandon Taddy. Batting second, number 26, designated hitter Caleb Salgado. Batting third, number 19, left fielder Sam Thawley. Batting fourth, number 8, right fielder Michael Benavides. Batting fifth, number 16, first baseman Jason Hansen. Batting sixth, number 7, third baseman Nick Baltz. Batting seventh, number 20, catcher Cody Condi. Batting eighth, number 2, second baseman Eli Carlos. Batting ninth, number 3, shortstop Caleb Sumption. And on the mound for the 49ers, number 37, Mose Hayes. And now the starting lineup for your Sierra College Wolverines. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 30, center fielder Zach Jenkins. Batting second, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Batting third, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson. Batting fourth, number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. Batting fifth, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Batting sixth, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Batting 7, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Batting 8, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates. And batting 9th, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. Starting on the mound for the Wolverines, number 22, Jake Torres. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats facing the flag flying proudly in left field as we honor our nation with the national anthem. And a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, today's game, along with every home game here in Rockland, being live streamed on YouTube. Tell your family and friends unable to make it out to the ball game today. Sierra College Wolverine baseball on YouTube, and they can catch all of the action from wherever they may be. Sierra College Baseball Live is actually what you would search for on YouTube. Thank you. And we welcome all of you that are joining us on the live stream today. I'm Willie Preston, the PA voice of the Sierra College Wolverines, joined here as always by trusty scoreboard operator and really up-and-coming announcer, TJ the man. He's here. He is ready once again. You might hear from him in the middle innings. In fact, I guarantee it. He's going to be here. So sure to be a good one today. Yuba College is back in the house. They were here for a scrimmage, really our first action of the season. January 20th, Yuba College was here for a scrimmage. And no score kept. Scoreboard was on, but let's face it, we were going through one or two pitchers an inning and giving everybody a little workout. Everybody was batting. We went around. We even went a couple extra innings just because everybody didn't get the chance the first time up. So good action. So hopefully see a good game out there today. Jake Torres, number one starter for the Wolverines on the mound. Leading off today for the 49ers, number one center fielder, Brandon Taddy. And that first strike comes at 1 p.m. Strike two. Jake Torres getting right to business. And now high and inside. So it won't be three in a row from Jake. Taddy had to pull back on that one. And that one catches the tip of the bat, so he'll have another shot. Count remains 1-2, and the wind started to blow a little bit more, a little bit stronger, as it's blowing into the outfield, straight away into dead center. As we could see by the American flag blowing. Beautiful movement, and strike three from Torres. Now batting, number 21, designated hitter Caleb Salgado. Did I say 21? All right, folks. You caught me. TJ caught me. And that one outside for ball one. Crowd filing in. A good crowd already assembled today here in Rockland. I know a lot of schools are out. Friday, some districts taking an extended weekend for President's Day, celebrating Lincoln's birthday last weekend and Washington's birthday this coming week and Reagan's birthday earlier in the month. Why not celebrate all the presidents at once? And that ball fouled down the right field line. So some people still coming into the stands, and a whole number of people standing over there in the grass next to the Sierra Bowl, or to the Sierra dugout. That one right up the middle, bounces off the pitcher's mound. Zach Chamiso with a beautiful play and makes the throw in time for the 6-3. I mean, if you saw that thing hop up off the mound, you were thinking, wow, this is going to be a tough one. He still made the play on the turn and the throw. Now batting, number 19, left fielder Sam Thawley. So we got the K, we got the 6-3, And let's see what happens with this third batter for Yuba. And Torres comes out dealing on the outside edge of the plate. Strike one. Gets a hold of that one out there to the right fielder, who has to come in order to get it. Makes the throw over there to first, but of course Thale already on base. Now batting number 8, right fielder Michael Benavides. So Benavides, the cleanup batter for Yuba College, comes to the plate with one on. And Torres deals strike one to him. Benavides batting .300 on the season, coming into today's game. Swings, strike two. He's appeared in all 8 games for Yuba College. Quick checkup, first base. Benavides, solid player. Right fielder. Swings and pops that one up over the fence, and I think it went into the softball field. So 1-2 with 2 outs to Michael Benavides here in the top of the first. Again, earlier posted start time, or earlier time than the posted start time. It was originally scheduled for 2, moved it up to 1. 2-2 now, the count with 2 outs, 1 runner on. Okay, so full count to Michael Benavides. Pops this one up, and it's going back up and over. Right in back of us here in the booth. And that's a strike. Torres ends the inning with 2 strikeouts. After the first half, still scoreless in Rockland. Wonderful. It was on mute the whole effing time. Oh my! I can't. What? Oh my gosh! All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try that again. You missed the whole first half of that beautiful introduction. So we are here in Rockland, Sierra College. And I think the mute button was on. Not sure what all you heard. I doubt anything. Let's see. We are scoreless going into the bottom of the first. Brandon Taddy led off for the 49ers and struck out. Batting second was the designated hitter, Caleb Salgado. If you saw the play, hit over there toward the shortstop. Zach Chamiso made the running grab, twist, and throw to first for the second out of the inning. And then Sam Thawley, as you just saw, came up and struck out for the third out, top of the first. So we're getting this one step at a time, folks. One more pitch, the umpire says. You can see the wind blowing. It was blowing straight out into center. Now it's blowing a little bit more towards left. Flag blowing definitively. Let's just say that. It's blowing. So once again, we might see some extra distance on those balls. We had several home runs the other day. We'll see if we can match that one up today. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 30, center fielder Zach Jenkins. So Jenkins comes to the plate. Now in the starter position. I believe his first game as a starter. Double check that. No, I take that back. Two games started. Okay, I'm not remembering. And that one well inside. Evening up the count, 1-1. So starting in center field, and he is also the leadoff man today. Swing and a miss for strike two. Hayes deals. Jenkins swings, strike three, and the ball gets away, makes the throw down, and so he is out at first. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. And so Zach, the really season leader for the Wolverines, as far as the batting leader, comes to the plate. Actually, he was just overtaken by Masa Kawashima, who now has 10 at-bats. He's actually batting .500. But Zach coming in .429 on the season so far. Played in every single game. Actually started every single game. I think 9 out of 10 he started at short, and 1 he took off and was the DH. So 1-1 to Chamiso with 1 out. Nice little shot into center field, and the center fielder unable to make the grab on the dive. Picks it up, throws to third. So Chamiso is going to be safe at second. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson. Tough play because he was definitely trying to make the dive in order to make the grab. So he had a tough one. And that ball, a lot of movement. Didn't quite move back far enough, so that'll be ball 1 inside. Johnson, not only right behind Chamiso in the batting order, but he's also right behind him in the stats, too. Coming in, batting 400 on the year so far. Played in 9 of the 10 games Sierra has been in. Two triples, 3 doubles. Just all around, fantastic play so far. Alex Johnson. Chamiso has to dive back into second after the Hayes quick turn around and throw to the second baseman, Eli Carlos, for the 49ers. 2-0 the count with 1 out. Chamiso, the lone base runner, at second. Playing around a little bit there, and at second, Carlos pulls away and moves right back into second. High popped up, and the catcher himself is going to make the grab, so Cody Condi gets the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. So Hardiman comes to the plate, 2 outs, swings at that first pitch, pops up, and the third baseman unable to keep the ball in sight. Chamiso runs it all the way in and scores from second. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Strike called on the pitch, but Hardiman wasn't wasting time. He took off immediately, heading for second. Once again, Lopez jumps over to second. Hardiman not having any of that. Backs up really quick, no problem. So the count remains 0-1 with 2 outs to Phoenix Casillas, the left fielder. And I'll tell you, both Casillas and Hardiman feeling reinvigorated today with brand new walk-up music. And look at that. Casillas gets it out there to the second baseman. Oh, close, not close enough. And so he will be tagged out there at first for the third out. So after 1, the Wolverines lead 1-0. Now batting for the 49ers, number 16, Jason Hansen. We'll get it. And that first pitch, a strike from Jake Torres to the first baseman, Jason Hansen. Leading off the second inning. Drops down to bunt right down to third baseline, and Jack Wise with the throw not in time. Nice bunt, great position. Now batting number 7, third baseman, Nick Baltz. So with Hansen on first, Baltz comes up, no outs, and a runner on. And shows bunt, making Jack Wise over there at third nervous, saying, hey, I got to do this again. He's going to get his workout. 2-0 the count. Baltz pops that one up, and the second baseman, look at that. To make it, the right fielder tosses over to second and makes the out of the leading runner. Now batting number 20, catcher Cody Condi. Strike one to Condi. Oh, 2 to Cody Condi, the catcher for the 49ers. 444 batter on the season thus far, and a swing and a miss as it fouls back. Okay, so it's not a miss, partial miss. 6 games played, 4 of those starting. And he will sit down with the K in the second out. Now batting number 2, second baseman Eli Carlos. So 2 outs as number 2 steps to the plate, second baseman for Yuba. Runner on first. And he hits it, of course, right to his counterpart, second baseman for the Wolverines for the third out. Going into the bottom of the second, Wolverines lead 1-0. Well, once again, we're back here in Rockland. Moses, the starter for Yuba College, on the mound in his second inning of work. 2 appearances thus far this season, and according to the stats here, it's his first start of the season. 6 innings pitched. We'll see how he does today. Yuba College had an impressive outing yesterday. Folsom Lake College, really one of the powerhouses in the Big 8. And they pretty much held their own with them through the first half of the ball game. Pretty impressive performance. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. So Yuba College coming in, feeling pretty good. Good showing, and that pitch, a lot of movement, gets across the front corner, outside corner of the plate for strike 1 against Paulini. One and one to Paulini with the third baseman, Jack Wise, on deck. And that one goes to the outside. Ball 2. Paulini, nice swing. Drops in front of the center fielder there, so he will get one. And be the first batter on here in the second. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Strike 1 to Jack Wise. And he drops the bat down, showing bunt, but Mose Hayes has none of that. He's going to check up on first. Now, if you were to take a look at the stats from the last game, as the Wolverines beat the Laney Eagles, Wise, you were taking a look at going, oh my gosh, this guy, look at this. 3 singles and a home run. Absolutely impressive there in, I think it was the 4th inning. Stellar day for the third baseman. And looking forward to this one as the wind's blowing right to left. 1-1 the count. Swings on that, and that's going to go right into center field. Brandon Taddy makes the grab for the out, and the base runner stays at first. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates. Coates swings on the first pitch, and he's going to do the same, flying right to the center fielder. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. So Dylan Wells, the second baseman, one of the other guys who got a home run in Tuesday's ball game against Laney. Along with Clayton Coates. Comes to the plate. Want to know the count to Wells with 2 outs and the base runner at first, who Mose Hayes checks up on. And you're thinking, all these home runs, what are they doing as the 7, 8, and 9 batters for the Wolverines? Two and 0 now to Dylan Wells. Nice movement on that one. 2 and 1. And the last week of pre-conference play is going to wrap up here tomorrow as the Wolverines take on Las Madonnas College. It's a 1 p.m. start, so we hope to see you guys out here again. And it looks like we get a warning. Three and 1. Too much time? Is that what he said? And that'll be a strike, so take us to a full count. And the runner goes, and Wells hits it to the shortstop, who makes the throw in time to first for the out. After 2 innings, the Wolverines hold the lead 1-0. Leading off for the 49ers, number 3, shortstop Caleb Sumption. Oh, no. Two and two to Caleb Sumption, the shortstop for Yuba College. Ball right there at Jack Wise, and it scoops up off the shoe, bounces out of the glove, and so that'll be the E5. Now batting number one, center fielder Brandon Taddy. All right.
No, second got on base because when did he hit it? And then they got him out on second, but he made it to first.
One and one to count to the leadoff man for Yuba. As Jake Torres looks over there to first. 1-1 to Brandon Taddy, center fielder. Drops the bat down, and that will be strike two. Teddy struck out in his first at bat. And that one he will foul off. Looks like it's heading for the soccer field here at Sierra College. As it looks back to the coach. It's 1-2, runner at first, and Taddy with his second strikeout in as many at-bats. Now batting number 26, designated hitter Caleb Salgado. Beautiful day, although the wind is blowing really in the same direction as it was Tuesday. It's not nearly as cold as it was. My gosh, it was a north biting wind. And look at this throw down, and the catcher, Clayton Coates, makes the throw in time as Zach Chamiso, the shortstop, covering second. The beautiful throwdown. Lincoln High School teammates there on the Fighting Zebras. Coates to Chamiso, making the second out of the inning for the Wolverines. And that pitch just gets away from Torres. Bounces off the wall. Three and 0 now with two outs. To Caleb Salgado now with no base runners on. And he will swing for strike one. The left fielder, Sam Foley, on deck for Yuba.
I thought it was 3-2. too. I guess he called a strike when he slid to second. He called a strike on the pitch.
And so TJ is thinking that we had another strike going on, and the umpire had said no, 3-1. Coach comes out, says, no, wait, I think there was another strike. Evo says it, TJ says it. It's got to be true. So the umpires have a little conferral. All right, we're going to have a conversation out there. And in the meantime, it's all right. It's all good. It's when in doubt, check it out. And so now that we got everything in line, all is right with the world. Up says, hey, no problem. It's all good. 3-2. Okay, it's official. And Jake Torres looks, says, thank you very much. I got one more to deal with here. 3-2, 2 outs. And that one fouled off, just passes that net and goes behind the Wolverines dugout. Just about hitting the softball scoreboard there. And that one right down the third baseline. Another foul from Caleb Salgado. Okay, so full count, 2 outs. And Thawley looking to see if he's going to get an at-bat this inning or not. Jake Torres says otherwise, and no, that is strike 3 and 2 strikeouts in a row. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Wolverines lead this one after 3 innings, 1-0. One, two, three, 4, 5 strikeouts thus far for Jake Torres, Wolverines starter. Great performance. 5 strikeouts after 3 innings. And Mose Hayes, the starter for the 49ers, on the mound to start the 4th inning. We'll be back at the top of the order for the Wolverines in just a second. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for your Wolverines, number 30, center fielder Zach Jenkins. All right, so yes, caught me once again. I continue to say the wrong things. Perfect. And that pitch low for ball 1. Bottom of the 3rd, I'm stand corrected. But we are at the top of the Wolverines lineup. So 2nd time today for Zach Jenkins. Struck out there in the 1st, leading things off. And that strike evens up the count, 1-1. Swing and miss from Zach Jenkins. And Hayes deals inside. Ball 2. A lot of kids hanging out with us at the ballpark today. Again, I think there are a number of schools that are out taking the extended weekend. Great way to spend a beautiful day out of school. Come enjoy a ball game. And that pitch, a lot of movement, curves inside for ball 3. And so Hayes checks the sign. Stands set and deals foul right down the first baseline as it heads over there towards the fence. Base coach going to go over and grab that, no problem. Full count to Zach Jenkins with the shortstop, Zach Chamiso, on deck. And no, the ump says, sorry, that is strike 3. Apparently caught the outside edge of the plate. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. So Zach comes to the plate, ready to go, hit a double first time up. And look at that, first pitch gets right past the second baseman, and he has a single. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson. So Johnson comes to the plate after popping his last one straight up. The catcher, you may recall, grabbed that one. And Zach Chamiso, the base runner at first. Quick toss over from Hayes, checking up on Chamiso at first. Pitch well inside. Pitch is high to Johnson, so that will be another ball. 2-1 to count. And that pitch inside, missing the plate. 3-1. Again, we mentioned Alex came into this game batting .400, and so he'll be just shy of that right now after flying it out earlier. But that one, he's going to go deep and high into left field, and the left fielder, Thali, gets under it, makes the grab for the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, Josh Hardiman. Another quick throw over from Hayes. Checking up, just making sure everything's good at first. Zach Chamiso says, yes, no problem. Nice pitch, just misses the inside edge. Barely misses. But it will be a ball. Ball one to Josh Hardiman. That one misses the other edge for ball two. Hardiman reached in the first. The error on the third baseman. So he will try for his second attempt to get to first. 2 balls, no strikes with 2 outs. And swings on that, but it's going to go foul. And Chamiso says, I'm going. Oh my gosh, look at that. The ball gets away. He has to push the shortstop out of the way. Or excuse me, it was the second baseman he pushed out of the way. He was blocking the base path. And Chamiso just bowls him right over, says, I'm going. So what is 1 stolen base becomes 2, and Zach Chamiso now stands ready to score the second run for the Wolverines after scoring the first run as well. He is at third. Three and one the count with 2 outs to Josh Hardiman. The DH today for Sierra. That pitch well outside, so he's going to take the walk. Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, left fielder, Phoenix Casillas. So Casillas comes to the plate. Now with the runner at first and second, Josh Hardiman sitting over there going, you know what, I stole it last time. Hayes might remember that, and so he's thrown over right away. Little one hopper, and it gets to the shortstop, makes the grab, and the runner is safe, and the run scores. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Just bang that one into the dirt. It took such a high bounce. It took a while to come back down. He had just enough time to beat out the throw. Casillas does have some legs, left fielder there, and was able to beat out the throw. And of course, Chamiso able to make the run in from third, scoring second run. Wolverines lead 2-0. Hits that one past the third baseman. It is going into left. Josh Hardiman's going to score from second, and the runners will hold. Paulini will hold there at second for the 2-base hit. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So strike one to Jack Wise with, again, 2 outs, 2 runners on, second and third. Wolverines having a little 2-out rally here. And that pitch moves outside. And the catcher, Clayton Coates, on deck. 1-1 the count. And that pitch outside into the other batter box. 2-1. And that pitch also outside. Now 3-1 for Mose Hayes. Still no action in either bullpen. Again, as I had mentioned earlier, Yuba just played Folsom Lake College yesterday. And so they, have been going through some pitchers, and looks like we're going to get a walk. So Wise takes first. Now batting for Sierra College, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates. So the catcher comes to the plate, bases loaded. Ball 1 to Clayton Coates. Clayton hit a 2-run RBI, or a 2-run homer against Laney earlier this week in his last game. Like to make a repeat effort today. As we were talking with the coach before the game, whatever assistance there was with the wind, it would have been the same had the wind been blowing the opposite direction, because it was gone. There was a no doubt bomb that day from Clayton Coates. Just got a hold of it. Seen him in summer ball, and definitely was displaying his power through the summer season too. And that will stay in for the strike. 2-2, 2 outs. Clayton Coates, again, bases loaded for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the third, leading 3-0. So 3-2 now to Coates. Dylan Wells, the second baseman, and number 9 batter is on deck. And swing and a miss, and Coates goes down with the K. Ending the inning, but not before the Wolverines extend the lead 3-0. Yes, indeed. We are back here in the top of the fourth, and that was Sam Thawley that had just hit to Zach Jamisa, the shortstop, made the throw over to first for the first out. And now batting is Michael Benavides, the right fielder, second batter here in the fourth inning. 2-1 with one out to Michael Benavides. Swing and a miss for strike two. Gets away, but he will make the throw down and the tag, and Benavides out. Now batting number 16, first baseman Jason Hansen. And that pitch, again, looking for the outer edge. This time it misses. It'll be ball one to Hansen. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. Big swing and a miss. Evening up the count 1-1. Stands are really filling in nicely. And if you're not here, I don't know why. Just a kind of a little breeze. Actually, changed direction as Hansen fouls that one off to the right. Great Friday afternoon. Great way to start off a President's Day weekend. So says a lot of families here. And that one, solid hit into center field. And Zach Jenkins slides over, makes the grab for the third out of the fourth inning as the Wolverines lead 3-0. Leading up the bottom of the fourth for your Wolverines, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. Back to the bottom of the order for the Wolverines, who went through 8 batters there in the third. And that first pitch, high and a little outside for ball one. 2-0 to Dylan Wells. People coming in, unfolding the stadium chairs. Still some room in the bleachers, just here and there. I mean, you would think it's full, and there's still room. And that pitch low, almost in the dirt. There is another arm warming up in the visiting bullpen. The way the fence is covering, I can only see a face. It looks like the guy from Home Improvement there with the little head popping up over the fence. That's about it, but he is warming up. But there's a strike from Mose Hayes. And there's another strike from Hayes. 3-2 the count to Dylan Wells. And Dylan reaches for that, fouls it up off to the right. Three and two to count to Dylan Wells. And that one pops up, fouls over the net, and apparently does not land on our roof, but a little bit in back of us. And that one right back to the net this time. And Wells hits that one right to the shortstop, who makes a leaping grab and the out. Pinch hitting for the Wolverines, number 24, Andre Chacon. Either way. So we got a pinch hitter for the Wolverines, Andre Chacon coming in. Also an outfielder. So he's replacing Zach Jenkins there at the top of the lineup. Jenkins had struck out in his 2 at-bats today. So Chacon comes in, see what he can do. Andre batting .269 in his 8 appearances thus far, 8 games played. Two and one the count to Andre Chacon. Pitch outside, 3-1. Swings and fouls that one over to the Yuba dugout. Players pick it up. Three and one with one out to Andre Chacon. And that one will be high, and Andre Chacon takes a free base. And it looks like the coach for Yuba College coming out. Going to have a little talk with Mose Hayes. Not sure if we're going to have a replacement right now. We did see the arm warming up, but I don't see anybody throwing right now. So, nope, nobody's running out of the bullpen just yet. But he is letting these guys know that, hey, we can't be blowing through arms. Everybody's got to help him out a little bit. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. And runner takes off for second. Throw is made, just not in time. Good throw, but had a great leadoff there, Andre Chacon. And so he will get the stolen base. And Hayes deals. Chamiso swings, lines it right through the second baseman's glove. Zach's going to stop at first, but Chacon will score from second and extend the Wolverines' lead 4-0. Now batting for Sierra College, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson. Once again, beautiful hit by Zach Chamiso. And drives in RBI from second. Beautiful shot down the third base line. Chamiso will stop at third. And Johnson is going to get to second off that great hit. And it looks like we're going to have a new arm coming to the mound for Yuba College. Looks like number 40 for Yuba College, which is Brady Chipchase. Brady Chipchase out of River Valley High School from Yuba City. Comes in 6'3", 190 pounds. Righty. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 16, designated hitter Josh Hardiman. So Josh Hardiman comes to the plate, runners at second and third, and a new pitcher on the mound for Yuba College, Brady Chipchase, whose first pitch outside for ball one. That one missing low, 2-0 the count to Josh Hardiman. And Zach Chamiso stands at third, having scored both of his previous at-bats. And that one will pop up. Catcher loses sight of it. And it pops out of the glove. So Hardiman will live to see another pitch. Popped up, and obviously Chipchase had seen that something was taking place. He ran in, was sprinting in. Condi, the catcher, had lost sight. And big swing from Hardiman. That one's going to go foul into the bullpen of the 49ers. 2-2 the count with one out. And runners at second and third for the Wolverines. And that one misses low for ball three, 3-2. Phoenix Casillas, the left fielder, on deck for Sierra College. Wolverines lead this one 4-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one's going to pop up into left field, dropping in front of the left fielder, scoring both runners from second and third while Hardiman stays at first with the hit and 2 RBIs getting credited to his name. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. So Casillas swings on first pitch. 0-1 the count. Hardiman, the only base runner. After his single was able to score both runners, Shmiso was running in, and Johnson was almost catching him. He was flying in from second. Ooh, and that one drifts in, and that's going to make contact, hitting Casillas between the shoulder blades, and so that'll bring up Andrew Paulini. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Throw gets away from the catcher, Condi. And Hardiman will be safe there at third. Both runners advanced. Condi was able to grab the ball and make the quick throw to third, but not quite in time. And looks like Josh strained something or pulled something there in that slide. It's all right. I'm all good. He waves it off. So again, runners at second and third for Sierra. And the first baseman, Paulini, at the plate. Want to know the count. And that pitch will even up the count, 1-1. Two and one to Andrew Paulini. This is low, 3-1. And so Paulini takes his base with the walk. Now batting for your Wolverines, third baseman Jack Wise. So Jack Wise coming up, bases loaded, opportunity, and 1 out. Swings on that first pitch, and it is headed for center field. Center fielder makes the grab and the quick throw via the shortstop to third. Not in time for the second out, but they do get one. So now Sierra with 1 out. Now batting for Sierra College, number 21, catcher Clayton Coates. So Coates, the 9th batter of this inning. Comes up after the sac fly from Jack Wise. Again, runners at second and third for Sierra College. Wolverines put up 4 so far this inning, leading 7-0 over Yuba College. And he'll swing, make good contact, and that one goes into left field. Bouncing out there to the fence. And again, Wolverines bring in another 2, and Coates with the double. Now batting for Sierra College, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. And so Wells, in his second at-bat of the inning, comes to the plate. Quick throwback from Chip Chase. Not in time to catch the runner at second. All right, I'm looking down. What's going on here? Having some conversations from the dugout. Oh, I missed it. If there was some John going on, or if manager had a question, but not sure what happened there. So 1-0, and that pitch inside. 2-0, 2 outs to Dylan Wells, second baseman for Sierra College. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This is Wells' second at-bat of this inning. And he will make contact, gets that one past the third baseman. And look at this. The catcher, Clayton Coates, scores from second. Now batting for Sierra College, number 24, Andre Chacon. So Chacon now in his second at-bat of this inning. Again, 2 outs, counts 1-1 with one base runner there on first. Wolverines lead 10-0, putting up 7 runs so far here in the 4th inning. And Chacon fouls that one back to the net. Couple boys grabbing their drinks, sitting down there by the net. They got that one almost in the face. They were looking at that, getting the close-up action. Swings on that, and that one's going to hop to the shortstop, who fumbles at it at his feet. So he will reach. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. That pitch outside to Zach Chamiso. And Zach hits this one deep into right, and it is foul. I lost sight of it myself, thinking, what? Oh, if I only had the wah, wah, wah sound effect. Everybody was running. Everybody thought that one was gone. Zach, even himself, was looking at that. Oh, that's a tough one. All right, let's come back, regroup. Again, the game not necessarily close at hand, but still a heartbreaker when you see the hit like that just drift towards that pole. 2-1, 2 outs to Zach Chamiso. Big swing and miss. That one gets away. 2-2, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. And Zach Chamiso, who had a single in his last at bat this inning, also got an RBI. The 12th batter of the inning, and Chamiso lines that one down the first baseline, going foul. He will come back. Count remains 2-2. Hits that one high and deep into center, and it looks like the center fielder, Brandon Taddy, the leadoff man for the 49ers, gets under it, makes the grab to end this one, but not before the Wolverines put up 7, extending their lead 10-0 over Yuba College. Leading off for Yuba College, number 7, third baseman Nick Baltz. And we are back. Jake Torres, the starter for Sierra College, returns to the mound to start off the 5th inning. And Strong pitch inside. I'm not seeing. TJ, do we have any radar guns down there?
I see
No.
one, but I can't see it.
Okay.
I see it stick.
We got one radar gun. We'll have to get some readings on this and see how Jake's tossing today. We know, according to the sheet, he's doing pretty darn good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts so far. But this inning, maybe a little different as Baltz gets the walk. Now batting, number 20, catcher Cody Condi. So we're talking about strikeouts, but that would be the first walk of the day given up by Jake Torres. Condi had popped one to the second baseman in his first at bat there in the second inning. And that pitch, other side of the plate, 2-0 to Cody Condi. .444 batter in 6 games. And there's strike one to Cody Condi. Fouls that one back to the net. Two and two the count. No outs, runner at first. That one's going to be low. In the dirt, 3-2. And so 2 walks in a row. And we're going to have a conversation out there on the mound from Sierra pitching coach after what was really a long layoff. I mentioned, 12 batters there in the last frame. Long layoff, and he was sitting around for quite a while. So whatever it was, Torres, the strikeout guy, starting to walk some people. So he needs to shake this one off. Now batting for Yuba College, number 2, second baseman Eli Carlos. Off the tip, back to the net. 0-2 to Eli Carlos. Batting .250 in 5 games. Swing and a miss. So he will sit down with the K. Now batting number 3, shortstop Caleb Sumption. Indeed, a strike. 0-1 with one out in the top of the fifth inning. That pitch just misses, evening the count 1-1. Big swing from Sumption, 1-2. Pitch evens up the count, 2-2. And another strikeout. Torres perhaps straightening things out here. Now batting, number 1, center fielder Brandon Taddy. Well, whatever was said perhaps worked, and Taddy drops the bat down, showing bunt right away, but pops it up and back. Big swing on that. And that one will fly back into the softball field behind us. Was showing bunt there, but there is 2 outs. Pitch well outside for the first ball of this at-bat. The DH, Caleb Salgado, is on deck. Taddy's struck out his previous 2 appearances and make that 3 in a row. Another strikeout. And we'll go into the bottom of the 5th. Wolverines leading 10-0. Now on the mound for Yuba College, number 31, Tommy Brown. Tommy Brown, 6'3", 210 out of Roseville High School in Roseville. Comes in to replace Brady Chipchase, who definitely had a tough 4th. Alex Johnson, Josh Hardiman, and Phoenix Casillas be coming up for your Wolverines. Although it looks like we do have a new number out there swinging the bat, so we may end up getting some pinch hitters as the Wolverines in the lead 10-0. May need to start making some defensive and offensive adjustments, bring in some other guys for some playing time. I don't know, TJ, what do you think? Is it about time? Getting ready probably after this one? Okay. So TJ, the man, controller of the scoreboard, all things electronic in the outfield, he is going to be taking over this microphone here after a couple more outs and give me a little time off, at least from this. I'll play music. Leading off the bottom of the fifth for your Wolverines, number 19, right fielder Alex Johnson. So 1-0 the count to Alex Johnson, as we indeed do have a new batter warming up down there. That pitch outside and low. Swing and miss from Alex Johnson. 2-1. That one will be down in the dirt. Three and one now to Alex Johnson from Tommy Brown. And Johnson takes his base. Pinch hitting for the Wolverines, number 20, Joe Plessé. So Joe Plessé, the catcher slash pitcher slash designated hitter now, comes in for the Wolverines. Swings on that first one, dropping it into the gap between center and right, and beautiful first pitch. And look at that throw that came across, just tagged Alex Johnson in the head. That's using your head, I heard from the bench. Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, Phoenix Casillas. Beautiful hit there from Joe Plessé. Just dropped it in, perfect spot. He was getting the base hit. And with all of Alex Johnson's speed, he got more than just a base. Pitch inside. 2-0. Well, the ball brings it to 3-0. And Brown, the new pitcher, struggling as well. finds the strike zone on that one, 3-1. Phoenix Casillas, the left fielder, at the plate for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the fifth. Sierra leads 10-0 and has runners at the corners. 3-2 now, full count. Andrew Paulini, the first baseman, is on deck. And a pitch. Swing, and it flies off to the right, and it's going to land in the Sierra bullpen off to our right. Count remains 3-2. Phoenix took one in the shoulder blades last at bat. Appears to have no problem swinging the bat still, so that one popped up about the same spot. Brown with a nice and easy, you know what? I think I'm going to just throw over to first, stretch out a little bit. Not a lot of speed on that one. Changing things up. Here we go. And he deals down in the dirt, and it will be another walk. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. So Paulini coming up with bases loaded and no outs for the Wolverines. Swings on that first pitch. It goes up into center field, and Taddy, the center fielder, makes the grab, throws, long throw straight in. No cutoff man to the catcher. Comes up a little short. Not in time, and so the Wolverines score another run. Now batting for Sierra College, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So the sac fly for Paulini, first out of the inning. And there's strike one to Jack Wise. That one low and away. 2-1. And that pitch high, 3-1. Wise had the sac fly his last time up. Was able to bring in one run. Paulini drove in the run with his sac fly. Big swing. That one's heading right for the scoreboard, folks, and it drops in front, stays inside, hits the fence, and he's going to score one, make that 2 runs with his double. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 21, Clayton Coates. Beautiful hit. I thought that one was gone. It looked like it. It just went and kind of dropped right there at the end. Right in line with the scoreboard, but nonetheless, brought in 2 more runs. Sierra leads this one 13-0. And they're calling from the bench. I hear a whisper. There's a name. They're chanting louder and louder. They're saying, TJ, TJ. That's what it is. Yeah. They want TJ on the play-by-play. Okay, we're going to get him here pretty quick, folks. 1-1 the count with 1 out. Tommy Brown on the mound for Yuba College. And it looks like he says, is that did something. Was that a balk? No. 2-1. Okay. Pitch outside, 3-1. And a double his last time at bat. Clayton Coates looks and sees strike 2 come across the plate, 3-2. And that one looked like it almost hit Coates in the belt and still called a strike. Okay. Now batting for Sierra College, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. So Dylan Wells comes to the plate. Had 2 at-bats in his last inning. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Lone runner at second base. And he pops that one going to the right. And it's going to land out there. Did it land right there in the bullpen? Yeah. Kind of lost track of it. Had a pitcher warming up there in the bullpen. I lost sight of it with the net right there. 1-1 to count with 2 outs. Brown deals inside. Again, umpire says strike. Catching that inside edge of the plate. Swing and miss from Dylan Wells. Just a little bit of a tip, so he'll get to do it again. Should be a great weekend of action. I know the NCAA also starting up this weekend. Several players from Sierra who have moved on to other schools making the transfer. So good luck to them as they get in their first weekend of work officially this season. Not sure if we have any alumni listening today, but hello if you are. Wells pops that one up, and it's heading towards the first baseman. And Jason Hansen makes the grab for Yuba College. And let's see if we have a pitching change for Sierra at this point. And it looks like we will. So let me get exactly that number there. 30. We got several players. It's tough to tell here with 36. Gosh, 35, 36. We got a couple of them there. So 36. All right, so Tyler Olson now on the mound for Sierra. Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 36, Tyler Olson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and hand the microphone over to TJ the man, and I'll just let him take over at this point. Let you tell all about Tyler. There you go, TJ.
Thank you. This is TJ Collins here, your scoreboard, aka part-time play-by-play announcer. Thank you, Mr. Willie, for giving us an amazing 5 innings right there. That was amazing. I know y'all missed a little bit at the beginning because it was muted, but trust me, I heard it, and I'll just let y'all know it was really good. Is Tyler Olson?
Yeah, that's Tyler.
So new pitcher, we have Tyler Olson coming in. Torres played a strong 5 innings there.
Leading off the 6th inning for Yuba College, number 26, Caleb Salgado.
And now up to bat for the Yuba College, we have Caleb Salgado. And that's going to be a nice hit straight to the shortstop, and he's going to get him out there. Nice hit. Going to bring the first out of the 6th inning here. And that'll also be the first out of Olson's pitching game. Now up for Yuba 49ers, we have Sam Thali. And that one's just going to be nice and low for strike 1. Just a little outside there, I would say. Gonna even the count to 1-1. Thali got on base earlier this game. Gonna try to recreate that. That was gonna catch the outside edge, bringing us to strike 2. But Thali's gonna try to get back on base. He got a single at his first at bat. And that was going to be way off there. Ran into the net. Even count at 2-2. Ooh, that was a fast one there, but right into the dirt. Going to be a full count after this pitch, and he's going to make some nice contact. He's going to bounce straight to the third baseman, and he will be out. That'll be the second out for, almost said Laney, second out for Yuba College.
Now batting number 8, right fielder, Michael Benavides.
Now up for Yuba, it's Michael Benavides. Going to try to be the first one to get on base since the changing pitch. Also looking to get on base for the first time this game. That's going to make some nice contact, but it's going to go foul. Going to make the count 1-1.
Let's see, we got a whole bunch of defensive changes here.
Oh, I thought that was just me. I'm just going to say he twisted, got his bat out there. That's going to make the count 1-2. Sierra's made a lot of different defensive adjustments. We're trying to see what numbers they are, but the black on black isn't really good for the eyesight. Looks nice, though. And that's going to be a strike, bringing us to the third out. Olsen, for his first inning pitch, is going to come out there with 3 outs to get it started.
Yeah, I got 9 third, 6 short. So I got those. I couldn't see the outfielders. We're gonna get a bunch of guys changing up here as they put them down.
Yeah, definitely.
For Sierra College, number 24, Andre Chacon.
And we are back at the bottom of the 6th. It's Andre Chacon up. Right fielder. He's one of the first pinch hitters who came in this game. So far, he's been on base both times at bat. And that's going to be a big swing, but that's going to bring to the first strike. Kind of tipped the bat there. But Chacon has made the most of his pinch hitting. He got a base stolen, got walked, and got on base his last 2 times at bat. Going to switch out the ball there. And that's going to be a nice strike. Really floated in there. Bring the count to 0-2. That's going to be low and outside there. Count's going to be 1-2. This isn't Sierra's first time getting double digits. Last game, they won 20-5 against Laney College. That's going to be a swing, and that's going to bring the first out for Sierra. But yes, 20-5 against Laney College if you missed that game.
For the Wolverines, number 6, shortstop Asayuki Kashima.
Now batting for the Sierra Wolverines, we got Asayushi Kawashima, the speedster on the team. Really emerging as one of the best hitters. Has the highest average on the team, but that's going to be a strike. Highest average on the team at 500 with just 10 at-bats, but still. This is bad 11. That's going to be a nice hit to center field. Center field's going to see if he can track it. That's to the fence. Very deep. And it almost went all the way off the fence. And as you notice, he was already to second before the ball even landed there. And that's going to put him over 500 there.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson.
And now up to bat, we have center fielder Alex Johnson, number 19. Really great hitter for Sierra. Definitely top 3. Has a double in the game so far. And that was going to catch the outside corner. Going to be the nice strike. Johnson's going to see if he can bring Kawashima home. Really, all it takes is a single. He'll get around the base himself. And they're going to check up on him. Make sure he's still there. Count still 0-1. And that one's going to be outside. Even the count at 1. Still 1 out for Sierra and 1 man on base. A lot of ones going on. Really watching Kirishima there. Because he will be gone in a blink of an eye. And that was going to be high in the air. Looks like it's going to be the third baseman is going to catch it there. Giving us the second out. And now we're going to have Joe Placé coming up to hit. His last at bat, he got a single. Going to see if he can join Kirishima on base. And that was way outside. Going to bring us to 1-0. That was going to be inside. Going to be the second ball. Count's going to be 2-0. Still 1 man on second. And still up by 13. And he's going to say he did enough movement for the strike. And that's going to bring the count to 2-1. So 2-1, 2 out here. Still checking up on second. And they're going to get it one more time just to make sure. Make them know that we're watching you. That's going to be a ball. Got away from him. And just like I said, he is very fast. Gonna get a free base there. And count's gonna be 3-1. That was Kawashima there on the steal. Big swing. And that's gonna bring it to a full count. 3-2 with 2 outs and 1 man on third. Plase is gonna see if he can bring in Kawashima. And that's going to foul just by the third baseline. Big swing, and that one's going to be right in between left and center field when they get there, and they won't. That's going to be at the fence, bringing in 1-1 for sure, and he's going to take to second. A nice double there to bring in Kiwashima, putting another batter on base.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas.
And now up to bat, we have left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Who has been on base his last 3 at-bats. He got a single, was hit by a pitch, then was walked the last at-bat. That's going to be high in the air. Going to see if he can track it, and he will. And that will bring the third out in the end of the 6th inning. Your Wolverines still up by 14. All right, and now it's about we have Jason Hansen. And he had a nice bunt earlier in the game. Count's going to be 0-1 here. That's going to be another strike, catching the outside of the strike zone. That's going to be the first ball. The first ball of this inning. Bringing the count to 1-2. Now it's going to be way outside. Going to even up the count, 2-2. Hansen trying to get on base once again. That's going to be a nice hit into left field, or right field, excuse me. And that'll be a nice catch. Andre Chacon on that grab. Strong been
Now
very
batting,
versatile
number 23.
in both
Andy
fielding
Herrick.
and batting. Now up, Andy Herrick, number 23. He's going to swing on that first pitch, and it's going to go right to Kawasaki. He's going to get him out at first. Bringing us the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 20, catcher Cody Condi.
And now up is the catcher, Cody Condi. He was walked earlier this game. Swing on the first hit again, and that's going to find a nice hole. And it will get between two Wolverines, giving him the base. Going to be the first hit of this inning.
Now batting number 5, Jaden Thames.
Now batting, we have number 5, Jaden Thames. This is going to be his first at bat.
Yeah, he was there. Second base.
Now is inside there. Going to bring the first ball, 1-0. That's going to be a hit. Straight to the third base coach. Ooh, and that was right inside. Almost hit him there. Almost hit him. Count 2-0. That's just going to be a little low. Bringing the count to 3-0. 3-1, excuse me. Big swing, but it's going to be a miss. Bring the full count, 3-2. Still a runner on first, 2 outs. And that's going to swing him the third out. He was going to go for the steal, but it didn't even matter. And now it's going to be Sierra's turn at bat in this 7th inning, bottom of the 7th.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's the middle of the 7th, so it's time to stand up and stretch it out. So 1 and 2. Take me out to the ball. Take me out to the ground. Snack more before I get back. For the Wolverines, they don't win. I won't. It's actually a ball game. Oh, yes, indeed. And if you thought this was fun, come back tomorrow, folks. Your Wolverines will be back in action once again as Los Cadanos College comes to town. It's another 1 p.m. start here in Rockland. So we hope to see you all right back here then. And of course, always, if you cannot make it to the ball game, be sure to catch us live on YouTube. We stream each and every home game. Sierra College Baseball live on YouTube.
And just to let you out there know, tomorrow we also have a game. Los Medanos coming to town. Game will start at 1 p.m. You could come see it in person, or if you want to hear Mr. Willie's voice, you could always come back and just watch it on the live stream.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for your Wolverines, number 9, third baseman Christopher Lopez.
And leading off for your Wolverines, gonna have a pinch hitter here, Christopher Lopez, number 9. Been playing third base.
We moved over. Jack Wise went to first.
Oh, that'll happen. That first hit there is going to go foul, almost hitting the fences. That's going to be outside there for the ball. Even count. 1-1. Big throw. That's going to catch the inside, bringing the count to 1-2. That's going to be another outside one. Even the count at 2. Big swing, but that's going to be a swing and a miss. First out for Sierra in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 14, first baseman Jack Wise.
And now to bat, we have number 14, Jack Wise, coming off of a double his last hit. At bat. That's going to be the first strike. Jack Wise coming in. He has hit a home run this season. We'll see if he can do it again. And that's going to be right up the center field. Look like it's going to the fences, and that will be tracked down and caught. I may have jinxed him there a little bit, and that's going to bring the second out for Sierra.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 26, catcher Bradley Morris.
And now batting for the Wolverines, we have Bradley Morris, the catcher. First at bat, that's going to be his first strike, too. Oh, and that's going to make contact. Looked like it was a little accidental there. And he won't make it to first, and that'll bring the third out, ending the 7th inning, taking us to the top of the 8th. And coming in now is going to be Sam Granis, number 29. Wolverines going to make their second pitching change. Straight out of Del Oro High School. Granis coming in. Going to be the relief pitcher for the Wolverines. Hoping that he only has to pitch about 2 more innings of this one and the next one. Are they brothers?
Yeah, there's brothers.
And it's Thames. Now, leading off for Yuba, we have Julian Thames, brother of Jaden Thames. He's going to hope to get on base, unlike his brother. That's going to be the first ball. The Thames out of Burbank High School in Sacramento. That's going to be a ball. Bringing the count to 2-0. It's be another heater, but it's going to be low. Bring the count to 3-0.
Number 9.
Oh, thank you. And that's going to be the first strike for Sierra. Big swing. That's going to bring the second strike, giving us a full count. 3-2. And that's going to be popped up and back. Almost to the football field there. Might roll into the beach volleyball portion at Sierra. And that's going to be strike 3 there. Thomas thought he might have got walked, but Ump is going to say something different. Thames, sorry.
Now batting pitch hitter number 9, Benot Van Hoos.
And now pinch hitting, we got number 9, Benot Van Hoos from Reed High School in Nevada. That first pitch is going to be a strike. Big hit. That's going to go right into the nets. And I have said it once. I will say it again. We are happy for safety nets here. Big swing. He's going to find a nice opening right to center field. And he will get on base there. And his first at bat is going to end with a single.
Number 25, Carter Jones.
And now coming up, we have Carter Jones. Also his first at bat. Scores 14-0 at the top of the 8th. Only one out for Yuba so far. That first pitch is going to be a ball. And that one's going to be a ball. I'm trying to see that radar. Counts 2-0. That's going to be high in the air there. Almost going over the nets. Bring the first strike. Going to be 2-1. That pitch, looked at the radar gun, looked like that pitch was 89 miles per hour. 89 or 81. Couldn't see perfectly. Looked more like a 9 to me. And that's going to be another strike. Going to even the count up at 2. 1 out and 1 person on base. 1 runner on base for the Yuba 49ers. Big swing. That's going to be high in the air to center field. And he will connect. Runner's going to stay at first, giving us 2 outs.
Pinch hitting number 30, Nate Harrison.
So with 2 outs and 1 runner on base, Nate Harrison is going to come up and try to make something shake for the Yuba 49ers. Big swing, and that's going to be a strike. Nate Harrison, a Roseville native, just from Roseville High School. And that's going to be another strike, bringing us to 0-2 on the count. And that pitch is going to bring us the 3rd strike for the 3rd out of this top of the 8th. And now we'll see what Sierra can do with it. Score still 14-0 at the bottom of the 8th. All right, welcome back. And it looks like the 49ers have made a pitching change. We got number 6, Jaden Aquino from South Lake Tahoe. So it's his first year with the 49ers. Looking to keep the runs and hits to a minimum. It seems like we have both of the brothers in the infield for the 49ers, the Thoms brothers. We have Dylan Wells up for the Wolverines. I apologize. The Wolverines. Dylan Wells got a home run his first at bat last game. So he's going to see if he can do anything sort of like that this at bat. And that's going to be a big swing, but he's going to get nothing but air on that one. It's going to even the count up at 1. And that one's going to be very inside there. Bringing the count to 2-1. And he's going to find a nice middle ground. Hopefully going to make it to first, and he will. Looked like he was going to get right in between the two shortstop and the second baseman, but unlucky bounce right into the second baseman's hand.
Now batting for the Wolverines, number 24, right fielder Andre Chacon.
Now to bat, we have number 24, Andre Chacon. He's been very good in fielding and batting wise. Had a nice catch in the earlier innings. Has also had some nice batting luck with 1 stolen base and been on base 2 times so far. That's going to be a nice hit right to the shortstop. He'll see if he can make it. And he won't, barely. Look like there's a little fumbling going out there by the shortstop. Thought he might have made it.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 6, Masayuki Kawashima.
And now up to bat, we have Masayuki Kawashima, who, in case you didn't see him last at bat, it's probably because he's so fast. Had a nice double and made it home. And that's going to be a strike. And another strike. Looked like that was right down the middle. It's going to be 0-2. Big swing. They're going to say tip the bat there a little. Still the count at 0-2. It's going to be another foul. Almost went to the 49ers dugout. Going to give him another chance at bat here. And that one's going to be high. First ball, bringing the count to 1-2. That's going to be down to the deep center left. They're going to keep chasing it as he's rounding second. Gonna make it to third with ease. Made it to third with ease. No need to slide when you're that fast.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson.
And now we have Alex Johnson coming up. He's going to try to bring Kawashima in. Kawashima is actually from Tokyo, Japan. Freshman here at Sierra College. That first pitch is going to be high. He's going to bring us to a ball.
Yeah. I mean, that's all reggae up. I mean, he's singing rap, but it's 16 tons of pressure.
That one's going to be low again, bringing us to the second ball. That's going to be another outside ball. We're going to count to 3-0. Johnson's going to hope to get on base, which has been nothing new to him. Been on base his last 3 or 4 at-bats. And that's going to be low, but it's going to be a strike. We're going to count to 3-1. And that pitch is going to be outside. Going to give him a free base. Going to give Johnson another free base. He's been walked twice so far.
Number 20, designated hitter Joe Plessay.
And now Joe Plessay is going to come up, hopefully to get on base and give the Sierra Wolverines a two-out rally. It's going to be a nice little half swing, but it's going to count enough for the strike. That's going to be strike 2. 0-2 for the count. 2 Wolverines on base. One of those Wolverines being a cheetah, actually. And that's going to foul. Looked like it went to the soccer fields. Might have even made it to the parking lot. Count's still going to be 0-2. And that one's going to be a ball. Looks like he's going to have to refill there. A lot of balls have been hit into the soccer fields and football fields, so have to just... Oh, that's going to be a nice hit to the third baseman, and will he make it to first? He won't. The first baseman drops it. That's going to bring 1 run in. Hopefully trying to bring another one, and he will make it. 2 runs in. Joe Plessay with almost an error double there. Bringing in 2 runs. Gonna bring the score to 16-0 for the Wolverines. Still 2 outs.
For the Wolverines, number 10, Mason Oliphant.
And now Mason Oliphant, the pitcher, he's going to try to get some work in. Oh, pinch hitting. I don't know where I got a pitcher from. And that's going to be high in the air. They're going to hope to track it. It's in a patch of sun. 3 49ers and 1 does come up with it. It's going to be the right fielder. Bringing us the 3rd out, but not before Sierra can put 2 more points up on the board. Bringing the score to 16-0.
Now coming to the mound for your Wolverines, number 13, Ryan Stone.
And now we have Ryan Stone coming up. And Ryan Stone is 6'2", 230 for those out there thinking that he looks a little big on the mound. He is definitely the biggest pitcher out here for sure. He's going to come in and try to keep the runs to a minimum and not give up 16 to give them a chance to win, hopefully.
So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I am Willie, your PA / play-by-play guy. Give it up for TJ, the man. Leading off for Yuba College, number 4, Dylan Castellanos. So, Dylan comes in. Again, a wholesale change for Yuba as well, getting some other players some playing time at the end of this one. As with Sierra, most of the lineup has changed. Ryan Stone coming to the mound out of Winters High School. He's coming in before closer. And TJ had pointed out, the guy's got some size. He's definitely physically an imposing figure out there. And Castellanos pops that one up to the right. It's going to land in the bullpen for the visiting team. Number 11, Devin Conway, comes in to pinch hit in the number 5 batter slot. And that one will be grounded up the middle. The shortstop, Kawashima, makes the gun to first in time for out number 1. Pinch hitting for Yuba College, number 11, Devin Conway. Didn't see that, and the umpire's down. Took one hit. It's a solid hit. TJ, where did it hit him? Right in the chest or head? Right in the shoulder. He really dropped. I mean, that's not a standard spot, but he's sitting there on his knees and definitely feeling that one. Take just a minute here and let him stretch that out. Sierra trainer also out there on the field talking with him, just making sure he's good, as well as the entire coaching staff, it seems like, for Sierra and the manager for Yuba, and they're checking on him. Okay, so we are back to action. Devin Conway, the pinch hitter, 1-0 count with the 1 out. That one popped up and over the net. So count is 1-1 with 1 out. Nobody on. We're in the top of the 9th. Wolverines lead this one 16-0. And Ryan Stone, the pitcher on the mound for Sierra College, came in the top of the 9th to close this one out. 1-2 the count to Devin Conway. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 down. Now batting number 23, Andy Herrick. So here we are. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Wolverines try and finish it up here. Stone sets. Nice pitch, and here swings at that one. Count 1-1. 2 outs. Which drifts inside for ball 2. 2-1 with 2 outs. Most of the crowd has taken off, although there are a number of people still sit in the stands, but the people standing in the grass, looking on from the bullpen, they have left. And that swing brings us our second strike, 2-2. And we need last strike guy yelling right now. Let's finish this. Stone deals, and that swing fouls it right down the first base line. Actually stayed inside the fence even, didn't drift out to the soccer field. That was a close one. But it is foul, so the count remains 2-2. And Stone deals. Herrick swings. He has the ball, and that is the ball game by a final score of 16-0. Your Wolverines take this one over Yuba College.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah.
See ya. Once again, baseball fans, your Wolverines are right back here tomorrow afternoon. First pitch, 1 p.m. against Los Medanos College as they make the trip to Rockland. If you're not able to make it out to the ball game, of course, join us as always live on YouTube at Sierra Wolverines Baseball. We'll be here live streaming all of the action on YouTube. Usually turning it on just a couple of minutes before the game. You get all the intro, all the action live online. Even better yet, come out to the ballpark and join us here for another great day in Rockland. Your final score today, 16-0. Wolverines win over Yuba College. We'll see you tomorrow, and good afternoon.